With spring break not too far away, soon some of you will be heading for warmer weather, which sounds amazing until you realize you have to pack. For the entire family, not an easy task. In fact, many of us put it off until the last minute with dread. But my next guest says with the right approach, packing isn't so bad. Elise Caffee shares travel advice online. Today she's here to share 4 ways to get your kids more involved in the packing process. So really, you don't mind packing?
I think I'd be lying to say I loved packing.
Yeah.
But I love that packing means that I'm going on a trip soon.
There you go.
Yeah.
It's an end to a means to an end.
A means to an end.
As we like to say. A few insider tips when gathering outfits. We're going to get into all of that, how we can curate and help our kids get involved too. First of all, you say it's important to let the kids be involved, that they should be part of the process.
Yeah, I feel like if you just let them enjoy the destination, they're kind of missing the whole package.
Okay.
So I like to get them involved right from the beginning in helping create a packing list.
Okay.
And help them kind of do some research on their own to figure out, based on where we're going, what they might need, what the weather might be like, what we're gonna wear, what activities we're gonna do, all of that, and then kind of help build a packing list around that.
And in the packing process, you prep more than just clothes. What else should we consider packing and prepping?
So we always bring a snack bag with us, just in case we can't find anything at the airport that we like. So we're packing that.
So smart.
We also are charging all of the devices and downloading everything, movies, games, that kind of stuff. And then just making sure we have passports or any important travel stuff printed.
When it comes time to actually pack, do you ask your kids to just take that list and start gathering themselves?
No, it is a little bit more of a family activity.
Okay.
So what I like to do is we take the list that they have and we go upstairs and I hang out in the hallway with their list and I'm like, okay, everybody go grab me 4 pairs of socks. And they bring it back to a little spot where they're gathering their different things.
Okay.
Or go get me 2 pairs of shoes or whatever.
But they're choosing.
They're choosing. At the beginning of the process, they're choosing. So they feel like they have some control, some buy-in, and they're getting excited for the trip the whole time.
It's such an I think, appreciated and utilized strategy is to get their buy-in. To whether it's cooking in the kitchen or setting the table, they're always way more excited to be part of it, and the outcome feels more rewarding, I think, for them as well. So let them be involved.
Let them be involved, for sure.
You like to stick to a color palette.
Yes, so it's a general color palette. Like, it's not a specific capsule wardrobes per se, but I feel like it's easier, especially I have girls, it's easier if we have a general color scheme we're going for. It helps us layer, it helps us mix and match kind of clothes much easier. And also when we're planning shoes and accessories and that kind of thing, we're not overpacking.
It just feels like it would simplify the process.
Yes, it just
I
does.
often do it for myself. I haven't really thought to translate that to my kids, but
Yeah.
that makes sense. Now we're ready. You do a final check. Mom does a
Yes.
final check.
Yes.
Mom's seal of approval.
Yes.
Now we're ready to add items to our actual bags, and you like to use packing cubes to keep things organized.
Yes, so I've got some different size packing cubes here. You can see right here, this one's already packed.
Do you do cubes per day or by the genre of clothes, or how do you do it?
I do 1 cube per kid.
1 per
and
kid.
so our cube fits perfectly into the suitcase that we have
Okay.
for them. But you can do it lots of different ways. Some people like to pack, like you're saying, per day. Some people put all the swimsuits in one bag and all the pajamas in another. There's lots of different ways.
These are the cubes you like.
These are the cubes I like. These are travel-wise. You can get them on Amazon. But the Amazon basic ones are really good. There's lots of great ones out there.
And do the colors make a difference? Is that part of your strategy?
So each of my kids gets 1 color. And that way, if we put everything in one bag, we know whose clothes are whose. But also when we're like collecting laundry, all their stuff goes back in their packing cube.
So smart, so smart. Finally, you let each kid pack a travel backpack.
Yes. So here's my travel backpack.
Yes.
This is for my 9-year-old. I found as they get older, so when they're younger, I love kind of packing for them and finding fun surprises and that kind of thing and putting it in the bag. But as they've gotten older, if they're involved in the process, I find they use the stuff that we bring. So we're not just carrying a bunch of stuff that's not going to get used.
Again, they're invested.
They're invested, and they also think of things that I would never think of packing. But the main rule that we do go by is if they pack it, they carry it. So that means if they want to put this huge book in, they're carrying it. Or if they want to bring the huge stuffed animal that takes the whole bag, they're carrying it. So I still kind of do a little bit of editing there, but it's up to them a lot more.
And we've heard more and more recently people traveling with air tags. Are you a fan of that?
Yes, so I brought one here to show.
Yeah.
Cute little air tag. It can fit in any bag. And nowadays, your luggage gets lost. Almost you get on a plane, it's so easy to have that happen. So we put air tags. I put it in my purse, my kids' travel backpacks, any carry-ons, anything checked. So when you land, you can see that your bag is with you. And if it's not, you know which city or which country your bag is in, and you can track it down.
Help inform
Yes,
the airline.
Because sometimes with the AirTag, sometimes you know first.
Right, right.
So.
All right. Such helpful advice. And I think just an overall smart, wise perspective on how to approach this necessity to travel, which ultimately leads to fun and family connections. So it's worth it, right? In the end.
It's worth it.
Where can we get more advice from you, Elise?
So you can find me on 3kidstravel on Instagram and my website, 3kidstravel.com.
3kidstravel.com. We'll link you from our website. Thanks again.
Okay, thanks.